Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. He's going to hand this off. And they've got him. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Hilltoppers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. It's caught downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Bearcats will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution and championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest thing that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. It's a run to the left. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
The Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keeping it on the ground here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's 2nd down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Hilltoppers keep the football on the move. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff heading left. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hilltoppers are in the red zone. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
He's These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Bearcats will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. one more play before they head to the locker room. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Handoff to the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hilltoppers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field.